The Kenyan Tobacco Control is largely regulated by the Tobacco Control Act of 2007, which was essentially derived from World Health Organization's Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, of which Kenya is a signatory to that convention. The last survey by Ministry of Health showed that our smoking rates were 13%, and these have been stagnant, or rather with very minimal falling rates since the Tobacco Control Act came into force. So there's a lot of misinformation and disinformation running all over. So education is key in terms of getting out the information out there that these products are there. We have all these products available. And through the policy makers and consumers, they will begin to see that we have alternatives that can assist them to quit smoking. The policies are there because we have seen other countries adopt harm reduction strategies in their policy making to assist smokers to quit. And I'll give a few examples, like Sweden, which has been declared smoke-free. Their smoking rates are less than 5% as defined by WHO. And it is through the continued use of these reduced risk products that they have been able to achieve a smoke-free Sweden. We have the United Kingdom, which recently introduced a campaign called the Swap to Stop, where they are targeting 1 million smokers. And they will put their 1 million smokers on electronic nicotine devices, and these smokers will be followed up by the Stop Smoking Services Department under the guidance of healthcare professionals to assist them to quit by using these electronic nicotine devices, which is a landmark strategy as it regards to harm reduction. And they have reviewed all their research and found that that actually can assist the smokers to quit. And let me emphasize that their target are smokers. And most importantly, they will also have a very well coordinated enforcement to make sure that the young people, the children, and the non-smokers don't get into the program. International cooperation is also very critical because we are able to learn the failures of those who have been leading in harm reduction. What strategies were they applying before that did not necessarily give them the desired results? So from learning from their failures, you're able now to get the best practices to incorporate in the individual countries that want to achieve the roadmap to a smoke-free society. Kenya needs to be on the roadmap to a smoke-free society. This is very much possible through concerted effort, and we are calling upon the government of Kenya, our politicians, our policy makers. Can we begin by setting a target for a smoke-free Kenya? Can we begin by having a structured Stop Smoking Services Department under the Ministry of Health that is well coordinated, that is led by health professionals who are able to recognize that smoking has physical and psychological dependence, and we need to recognize that smokers who have been addicted to smoking need help, and there are many strategies that can be used to assist them to quit smoking.